Good morning, student. Today we will discuss about optimization technique using MATLAB. And you all know that without help of computer, without help of computer or software, or I should say that means coding things, you can't solve optimization problem because if you see if you that means do the problem, even simple problem, if I say even 1D variable, and if you do golden search method and any other method if I already discussed in the class, that means iteration, you need number of iteration to reach the that means optimized position. With the help of pen and notebook, it is very difficult to solve it, and you even I would say that you can't get it the that means optimization value. That's why we need to do the problem with the help of software. So today I will discuss about that means MATLAB, how you can implement that means your code in a MATLAB, that means syntax, and you can run it and you can get it. Similarly, we will do a problem. If I say a single problem, we by three method in a MATLAB. The first, I should say graphical. With the help of graphical technique, you can easily judge it where will be the optimized value and what will be both things. And next we will write a code and we will see the value. The MATLAB will run behind the that means software and it will give you output. This is the optimized value. Third, we can use MATLAB tool, optimization tool here, and this tool is very powerful. You do not worry about all these things, writing all the syntaxes, and many times you know that once you write the syntaxes, many times you miss the single things and the code will not run, and it is very difficult to catch the error. So that you can use these things also, that means that optimization tool. So let's do a problem one by one, we can see it. So let's do a problem. If I say, let's see, uh, the problem here is we need to that means minimize this function. If you see that this minimize this function, right, subjected to, you have these things, that means g is a x1 plus x2 which is less than 4, and if you see the x1 x2 which is positive, that means x1 and x2 which is greater than 0. So you can constant here also greater than or between 0 to 10, 0 to 20. It's upon you, it's upon you. You can see all these things. It will be nice to understand the things. So let's do a MATLAB coding. So I have a problem. If you see that, I should write here the minimize the fx1 x2 is equal to is equal to is equal to x1 minus 3 whole square minus x2 minus 3 whole square. So let's do for first here plus. If I am keeping here plus, x1 minus 3 whole square plus x2 minus 3 whole square, that is the equation of that means circle, and subjected to that means g x1 x2. Only one constant are here, x1 plus x2 which is less than, or x1 plus x2 and x1 and x2 which is greater than 0. So let's do a problem. Now the first I told that with the help of graphical method, let's write the the problem. So now if you see that the problem you can write by this way. So first of all, here it is a two variable. If you see that, so now you need two variable after x1 and x2. So first of all, you grid it. You grid it x1 and x2. If you see that this is the v, if you see that this is I taking this v, so v is from 0 to 5. That means here x1 and x2 are, I am limiting here 0 to 5. You can change here 0 to 50, 0 to, it's upon you. It's upon you. It's upon you and problem. So this is the mesh grid. If you see that this is the mesh grid already, you know. The first condition, if you see that this is the first grid, which is x1 plus x2, which is less than and equal to 4, right? Now the syntax, you need to write all the things in surface, and the view will be from the top, and all these things it is right, that is view, that is right. So I should say that you can see one by one. So that is the surface contour you can see here. Now the next will be the function. If what is my function? The function, I have these things what I told, that x1 plus, sorry, minus 3 whole square plus x2 minus 3 whole square. And if you see that the p I am defining, that means 0 to 1, and this will be telling you about the that means contour of that function. So let's run this program. I am slowly that means moving this cursor down. So you can write these things program and you can run it for a particular problem. Yeah, this is the things you can see easily, so that you can understand the things here, right? The first function is, now I should run it. Okay, so first I can clear all the things. It is right, nothing is in history and all these things in workplace, nothing is in command window. Now I should run it. Let's run it. So run the program. Yeah, if you see that the x1 here is the, this is x1, this is the x2, and x1 and x2 which is less than and equal to 4. If you see here, less than equal to 4, right? Less than equal to 4, in this, that is less than equal to 4, right? So that means in this is not a feasible zone, right? You can't pick it. That means every time you have to pick the that means feasible range. This is the feasible. If you see that x1 x2, you can that means x1 plus x2 less than 4, that means this is the feasible range, right? So that means the solution must be lies in this zone, including this line also, because it is a equality sign, right? So this is the feasible zone. So right, so I can click here, right? Now I can just remove it. So the next will be the this is the that means circle, which is showing, by the way, this is elliptical because this is the aspect ratio is not same. If you see that this is the so much bigger. So where will be the minima? If you see that in this form, this is the circle equation. If you see that the x1 minus 3 whole square plus x2 minus 3, so the center will be at 3 and 3 as center, and this is the if I say it is 1, so this will be the counter. If 2, this will be the counter. If 3, this will be the counter. The 4 will be the, so what will be the minimum value? If you see that, what will be the minimum value of x1 minus 3 square plus x2 minus 3 whole square? If you see that the curve, this one, that means the two curve, if you see that this is touching at a 2, if you see that at a 2 here, at a 2 here, if you see it is touching here, somewhere here, right? You can zoom it, you can do it, doesn't matter, you can do all the things, right? So now I am clicking here. Now this is the, if you see that this is your minima point, right? This is your minima point, right? This is your minima point. So again I am running this code, you can see again, you can see circle circle, this is your minima point, right? So what will be the answer? If you see that, you can say at a 2, at a 2 it will be mean, that means x1 x2 at a 2, that a 2 and 2, and the minimum value will be 2, right, in the feasible range. You can't take this 3 1, this 3, because this is the, again it will be the higher value x1 minus x2, right? So on it is going on, right? By this way you can see, right? So now again I am altering this code by some value, you can see here. So I can keep this, if you see, the thing here is, yeah, 1 2 5. So one node I can take here, that means this is till 5 and 0 0.5, right? So this will tell you the contour, if you see that, right? Now I should run it. Let's see, I am running it. Okay, this is your feasible region. I must write here, this is feasible region. Now I could see that. So this is the feasible region, that is this black one will be the region, that is the feasible region. Now you can see here the 0 0.5, that means I change the limit. You all know that if once it is changing the limit here, yeah, here, so that means total will be starting from 0 0.5, then 1, then 1.5, and all these graphs are here. You can see that 0 0.5, 1, 1.2, and you can see here 2 also, and all the things here. So now you can easily, you can say that this will be the minimum point. So this is the minimum point, right? So by the help of graphical method you can solve it. Yes, you can solve it, right? The answer here is, if you substitute x1 is equal to 2 and x2 is equal to 2 in the objective function, it will give you 1 square minus 1 square plus 1 square, and this will give you 2 answer, right? This is 2. 2 will be the minimum value, right? So this is the way to do it. Now we can do this problem with the help of, if I am writing code. This was the graphical method. Now I am writing code. So let's write a code. Already I have written here. So now this is the code. If I say, so by this way you can write it. So my objective function here, you can see it. This is the objective function, right? Right. Now this is your initial guess. So initial guess always must be, that is the most important point, the always must be inside the feasible range. That means always it should be in feasible range, right? Okay, what about this LV? This is the lower, that means value, that means lower value of that, this x1 and x2, and upper value of this one x2 and x2. So this is upper value. I did not write it, but although you can write it, 5 doesn't matter. You can write it and you can see. And if you see that, what is this A11? So A is telling, if you go through its MATLAB, that means help, that means this help, you can see here, you must be writing that function, that means f minimum Yeah, this one. So you will be getting lots of information from here. How we can write the syntax, what is the meaning of this a and b, what is the meaning of a equal and b equal, what is the lower value, and all these are given here. But I will tell you one by one the meaning of, see here it is given that this is beautifully it is written here. You can go through one by one. I suggest you, you can see here it is an objective function. It is that the initial value, this is the matrix at for linear inequality constant at a b vector, that means at what is equal to less than or greater than equal to, that is the. And what about this one, this is the linear, this is the for linear constant, this is also for linear, that means this is the equal to, and this is the, this is lb, that means lower value upper value. And this is, if you see that non linear constant, that means it is tell you non-linear constant function. But in this problem what I right now discussing, in this no non-linear constants are there, no non-linear constants are there. If you see, no non-linear constants are there. And this is the solver what I use here. If you see that in this function, this is the solver, the f minimum constants, right? So you, I have this objective function a, I am defining here, that means initially, okay, this a and b, if you see that this is your a and b, that means this one a and b, this is the a and b, this is the a, this is your a, that means 1 and 1, and b will be here 4, right? This way you we can understand the things, that means a will be x1 coefficient and x2 coefficient, and b will be the that means right side vector, right? And we don't have equality constant in this problem. If you see that we don't have equality constant, right? So I did not write here. Now I should run it. Let's see, I am running this thing. Run it. Now I run it. Yeah, you can see the things here. Yeah, the optimum value occurring at x, this is the display at x at a 2 and 2, and what will be value, once you substitute this x1 and x2 here, you will be getting this is the value, right? This is the value. So by this way you can understand the things, right? All these things I say you can do. Now the next one, I told that how we can solve this problem using by uh, that is this tool, right? So let's write a code for this tool. So now I am writing this code again for this one. So I must write here, I am writing the function kkt, this is the just, it is a name, that it is first problem, and a, the things here, if you see that the x1 minus 3, and this also will be 3, this is the things, the value it will reflect you. So this must be, you must pay keep the same name once you save it. So now I am keeping this same way, by the way, which it will take by default. So now you must take this uh, that this function, that means this function name, if you see the function name is same here in optimization tool. So first of all you need to open this tool, if I say this tool, so how you can open, so you must write here optim optimize tool tool, right? Once you enter here, it, immediately the things will be coming here, right? So you need to write here at the rate this function, because we are dealing with the same function. Okay, okay, is there any non-linear, that means linear constant and all these things. So we can see one by one how we can solve it, right? So the starting point, it must be in the feasible range, right? So let's see whatever I have taken for a code. If you see this problem, the starting point I took 1 and 0. So I took here 1 and 0. I took here 1 and 0. I must put here 1 and 0. I think so. The same value I have taken 1 and 0. Right. 1 and right. 0. Yeah. What is the value of A and B? So the things here is, if you see that the things, if you see the things here is G, that means this A will be 1 and 1, the coefficient of x1 and x2, and B will be the vector. So here you must write here 1 and 1, right? And this will be the B. What will it be? So we don't have right now these things. Upper bound you can write here 0, and that is also 0, right? That is a lower bound, and upper bound, if I say, let's say 5 and 5, right? We don't have this non-linear, nothing is here, right? Nothing is. So we will do this problem how we can solve this when we have non-linear constant also, right? How we can handle when non-linear, that means x square, x cube, all these things are there, how we can handle. Yes, that also we will do the problem, but first we actually I am trying to say that one by one we can learn it, not written. Now we can start. No need to see, if you see that these things, all these things Hessian, all these things already I told about the class in the class. What is the that means significance of Hessian? Why significance would be positive, definite, and all these things. Okay, now the display. The display I am saying the all iteration, right? Output function I am sorry, plot the current and this and maximum value. Let's see. Now I am running this code. Let's see how it's running. They see the value of first is 2 and this one is 2. And what will be the value if you see the function value, right? The function value, it is telling you these things 2 every, and converging it, they see that no violence, it is converging every time, right? So you can see here also, and how many run, after how many run, you can go to here and you can see the every time it is telling you this is the iteration, this is the value, and all these things are the things here, right? By this way you can see the right. Yeah. The first initial value it took at x is equal to 1 and 0, the value it was, then iteration was taking place and all these things, and the function was this, that whether this is feasible or not, everything it is coming here, and you can see it. Then again it was a iteration, then the value was these things. Now again iteration, the first iteration, second it, after 7 iteration you can see the, and its accuracy, you can see the 2 and 2 value after accuracy, and you will be getting whether this is in feasible region or not. So let's do this problem for non-feasible region. Let's try it, and let's try it. The non-feasible region, if I say 1 and 10 I am keeping, let's see 1 and 10, and this is not in feasible region, mind it. So let's run it. You can see what is happening. The local minima found satisfy, right? It's again it is giving the same answer, but if you have number of constant this and this and this, you will be stuck here, right? You will be stuck here, so that you must be knowing that where should be the feasible region, right? Where should be the feasible region, then only you can get the that means exact answer, otherwise it will be not feasible. It will show you. Let's do it for here one by one. Yeah, it is also, it is giving you the same answer, because this is the most simpler things. If you see the another problem, if I say that this problem, right, this g1 and g2, you will be having g1 and g2, and this is again linear problem, This is again, this is linear problem, you can see it. And what about this one? This is non-linear, mind it, this is non-linear. So that problem also we can solve it. In the next class we will see it how we can solve this problem, right? So right now I am doing this problem. I must say you can try this problem and you can ask me if you feel need. That is the things here. If you feel need, you can ask me. And this is not a tough problem, I should say that. And this is little bit tricky, that I will tell you how you can solve the things here. If you see here how you can put these things non-linear and all these things, so that will be in the next class. I will say about the things how we can solve the non-linear constant, right? So this is your for linear, and you can see it that the number of constant here you can write in a vector form. So this is your first non-linear. If I am taking second non-linear, you can make it in a vector form, right? And you can write about something else likewise. So this will be capturing there. So by this way, whatever the MATLAB you have done it, the same thing, the syntax will be here. So you can do this problem. Again I will do this problem, that means for this two, that means second, this one, or I could say that this one, it will be, if I am doing this problem then you can understand this one, right? So I will do this problem, but I suggest you must try. Once you try you will feel difficulties, and that difficulty is your key to make yourself correct. You play with this software, you get help from this, that means this site, that is MATLAB help, and it is beautifully it is written, it is beautifully it is written, right? Try to understand the things here. The most important, this is a, that means this is a matrix, if you see that, and x will be the vector x1 x2 and b will be this one, and this must be less than equal to, less than equal to b. You must make all this function. If you see that here less than equal to and here greater than equal, you must be making here less than equal to by multiply by minus, and all these things I will tell you about in the next class. That's the most important part. Okay, so I think you have enjoyed the things here what I explained, and this is the most simple case. You can learn one by one, right? Genetic algorithm also I will tell you about how to solve all these things. So the optimization technique, you can use MATLAB. I always insist that the MATLAB is the one of the best software you can learn, and you can implement your research work in the MATLAB. You can get the best result. That means you have a number of abstract data and all these things, and you need to extract the best data. Yes, with the help of the software, by writing code and by writing by using this optimization technique, you can extract the best data, and from data you can get the best result. So that is the today lecture, and in the next lecture we will see about another type of problem, that means non-linear constant problem, where we can, how we can solve this problem. Yes, we can solve this problem similarly. Okay, right? Now I stop these things. Okay.